Welcome to another edition of Chapati Shot. This show is about five players that you think are going to make a difference to IPL 2020, considering everything, considering the situation, considering the wickets, considering the lack of match practice or match practice, whatever else.
Yeah, I think 5 is too less, but since there is plenty to think in this.
Okay, Arvind?
And yeah, I think this IPL, where the wickets, what we have seen in the last few years in UAE, I think this IPL will be, it's all about all-rounders. I think all-rounders will play an important role. And I'm sure that some of the teams, they have got not 1, 2 or 3 all-rounders. I think they will be benefiting a lot.
Yeah, so let's start. Sharath, you go first.
For me, the leader is very important. So I feel they make more impact in a shorter version game. And my first choice is Rohit Sharma. So, he is also a very good impact player and probably the best one-day T20 player in the world right now, with due respect for Virat. But if you look at Virat's statement itself, he said Rohit is probably the number 1 now. After his World Cup's 500s. And also why I have had Rohit is last, I think 2 years, he was very patchy as a batsman, but he had a phenomenal tournament as a leader. So Rohit has also won a few major cups for India, that is Asia Cup and Dinesh Trophy, without Virat Kohli, and so he has won, I think 4 IPL cups, I guess.
Arvind?
I think my first player will be Ben Stokes. I think he will make, he's probably one of the best all-rounders in world cricket. And I think in UAE, the wickets will be slightly flattish or on the slower side. And sometimes, last time when I saw, the ball was also sometimes keeping low. So with his type of bowling, the ball is with his variations, I think his bowling will be quite effective. And more than that, he's a clean striker of the ball, and he's a strong guy. He's capable of clearing the ground, and probably a very good fielder. So I think he's my man. I think he will play a major role.
Okay, Sharath, your second player?
Okay, legend MS Dhoni.
Wow.
And yeah, I have a feeling that, and nothing to talk about him because, he keeps it very simple. Another thing, excellent man management skills. The most important point in cricket is man management, whether it's coach or the captain. In this, nobody to beat MS Dhoni. First will be Kapil Paji, next will be MS Dhoni. But the way he, picks the players, the way he uses the players, the way he gives confidence for the players, today somebody like Deepak Char, he's given the ball straight away, 4 overs, and he's got the best out of him. So, you like that, you can go on and on and on. And I feel MS captaincy, there's nothing to say about his captaincy. Every whole world knows about it. See, the important is the guiding factor. It's very important that, his presence, the way he thinks in that shorter format, how quickly he manages, assesses things, what is going to happen next, what is the batsman's move going to be next, and also is a wicket keeper, a brilliant wicket keeper, so it's an added advantage. Wicket keeper, is the backbone of the team, and he's right up watching the bowler. What is he thinking? What is he going to deliver? So each and every point of bowler, the fielders, the angles, everything, as a package, MS is, stands up right there.
As I'll take forward what Sharath has said, that if MS Dhoni is the planner, then Ravindra Jadeja is the executor. So, and for a planner, an executor, ably good, the skillful executor also plays an important role. In absence of Bhaji and Suresh Raina, I think he will be taking a lot of pressure and a lot of load. And on those wickets of UAE, all three of them, as I said earlier, he is an all-rounder. He's one of the best. He's a go-to man for MS Dhoni. Whenever there is a big partnership, Dhoni brings him and he always delivers. And whenever there is a big partnership, Jadeja, probably one of the best fielders in India, he will come up with a brilliant catch and or a brilliant run out, and he breaks that partnership and the sudden shift in the whole scenario. Jadeja will have a major role, and he's my number 2 player, and I'm sure he will deliver.
Sharath, your third player?
My third player is from my state, but Dinesh Karthik is an impact player. He is also a very freakish captain. To be honest with you, he thinks out of the box, and his batting also, when he gives leadership role, he plays a few match-winning knocks. See, and also the amount of experience he has for the number of franchisees played. He has played almost every franchisee barring 1 or 2. So, in that aspect, he knows, how most of the franchisee deal with their players. Another thing, he has also picked a team where there are some very, very good young players. So, that shows also as a captain, he is prepared to invest with some good young players, and also he also knows to get the best out of them. I think he picked one guy from UP. I think his name is Rinku Singh. I also asked him why you went for. He said that for his fielding. See, T20, you also require to have some good fielders in the boundary line, where last ball 6 to win. If that guy converts that into a catch, you win by 6 runs. So he's having vast experience of T20.
Arvind, your third player?
My third player is Rashid Khan, the Afghan leg spinner. I think he's an old pro from Afghanistan, and the advantage he has is that this UAE has been the home for this Afghanistan for many years. So he has played a lot of cricket in this part of the world. So, and more than that, he plays I think Rashid Khan, he plays 2020 league all over the world. So he's the most experienced spinner in the world cricket now. And with his type of bowling and knowing the conditions, and the captain, I think Warner is back. So I'm sure this Hyderabad team will be back in form. So I think he will be the player to watch this time, because he has got a lot of varieties. Still, I think many of the cricketers, they are not able to pick his ball. I've seen many leg spinners, they are not able to read him. So the last time also he surprised a batsman like Virat Kohli. He didn't get him, but he was finding it difficult to pick him. So I think he's the bowler to watch. He's my number 3 bowler.
So is he the kind of spinner who operates off the air or who leverages off the wicket?
No, off the wicket. Basically, the speed at which it comes, that is one. And secondly, it deviates either way, the leg spin or the googlies. Mostly he relies on his googlies, but it's the speed.
So will the wickets in UAE not make it easier for the batsman, or?
It will be, basically it depends on it will be flat, but a slight turn will be there. Like in Asian conditions, I don't think so. There will be a super, because we are not playing the 50-50, those types of wickets. I think like what India used to play in the 80s, the wickets have totally changed. So last whatever 2-3 years of cricket, what I have seen that in the other leagues what were played in Dubai, I think the spinners do get assistance there, slight assistance there, and the quality bowlers, wickets doesn't matter to them. Okay. Bowlers like him or Sunil Narayan, it doesn't matter.
So Sharath, fourth player for you?
Fourth player for me is KL Rahul. Simply a world-class player. In my books, I'm not giving an advice to BCCI. 2023, he should be vice captain of the team. If you want to build a team, he is the world-class player. Either Virat is leading or Rohit is leading, I don't know. But this guy has to be groomed. He's the future captain of India, I'm telling you. World-class batsman. I've seen him leading in under-19 cricket for Karnataka, in junior cricket. Simply exceptional. And now, with Kumble there, and with Chris Gayle, KL Rahul, you have that excellent left-hander from West Indies, that middle-order left-hander was very
Puran.
impressive.
One is Puran. I think Nicholas Puran
Nicholas
is
Puran. They have some very, very good players in the team.
Mayank
And
Agarwal is also there.
I have a feeling that KL, because I think there are 4 or 5 Karnataka players also there in the team.
Nair is there.
Nair is there. Gautam is there. I know Mayank is there, as you say. KL is there, and I am sure that KL is going to make a big impact. As a batsman, I have no two ways about it. He's a world-class player. I rate him very, very highly in my books, because the way he plays fast bowling, the way he dominates fast bowling, playing over covers, sixes over covers, extra covers, long off, long on, mid wicket. He's a terrific player. And I have a feeling that this year is going to be a big year for him, because if in wickets in Sharjah, Abu Dhabi, and Dubai, if the boundary line is going to be brought in, it's going to be a big nightmare for the bowlers. See, he is one guy. I don't want to compare him with Virender Sehwag, but he hits like Virender Sehwag when he is in form.
Arvind, your fourth player?
My fourth player is Andre Russell, with a strike rate of 180. I think it is more than 180. I think, to be precise, I think it's 186, I suppose.
Yeah.
One of the most hardest hitting batsmen. IPL, it's all about power play, power game. So, and he's the most strongest guy in the scenario where he's capable of turning games like anything. Apart from being a good striker of the ball, he's a good fast bowler and a good fielder. That the impact means basically the most first is of course the openers, but then comes the batsman who plays from 14th to 20th over, and these batsmen who come at number 6 or 7, and he is capable of delivering, and he's those grounds, I suppose he'll play a major role in their campaign.
Sharath, your fifth player. By the way, you've already picked 3 wicket keepers in your 4.
Yeah, but
There
all
is
are
Dhoni,
captains.
Rahul,
and
Karthik.
King, yeah. Another one is also, this guy is also phenomenal, talented, extremely calm, very good cricketer, is SHREYAS Iyer. He is a very, very good cricketer. The way he's handled himself last year, along with Ricky Ponting, what a combination. Ricky has brought a lot to the table, the winning ways, the Australian culture, the attitude, So many things are there. So, SHREYAS Iyer, along with Rishabh Pant and Ajinkya Rahane, this year, the team to be watched for. I have a belief that they are going to be in top 2.
Prithvi Shaw is also there.
It's too early to comment.
Yeah.
Prithvi Shaw is there. Shikhar Dhawan is there.
Of course.
So, they are a good team, I'm telling you.
Hitmaier is there, the West Indian Hitmaier.
But the leadership skill of SHREYAS is also very commendable. See, to have so many stars and the way he carried himself last year was beautiful.
Arvind, who's your fifth player?
My fifth player is Rishabh Pant, because playing IPL, he might fail in Ranji Trophy, he might fail for India, but right from first day when he was first selected for Delhi Daredevils at the time, he never failed in IPL. He's in a different zone. I don't know what happens. या तो बैट में मैग्नेट लग जाता है, पता नहीं बॉल बैट पे लगती है उसके. In IPL, he's in a different world. and he's basically he can tear apart any bowler. He doesn't spare anybody. And bigger the name, he'll hit you harder. He's that arrogance he has in him. And in the Delhi's, I think he along with Prithvi Shaw, they're the two good strikers of the team. I think this year they got a big batting order. So this year he can play more freely. So I think he's number 5.
So I also endorse with Arvind. If he works on his game and keeping, he's another Gilly in making. He's another Adam Gilchrist in making. He has to work on his head and then on his game. Game in batting as well as wicket keeping. If he does that, he's definitely another Gilly in his making. Because as Arvind said, he's never had a poor IPL, and also the impact he creates when he's playing, when in the test matches, whether it is one-day matches, I think he wants to win a game. He doesn't want to save a game. Straight away, either is win or lose. You win or I win. He plays in that policy.
Yeah, whenever.
That's great, gentlemen, and thank you so much for your time. It's so that's 10 good names to look to watch and 10 good players to follow this IPL. 5 of them are keepers, but anyway, I'll look more behind the wicket than ahead of it. Thank you so much for your time.
That's a good one.